up in this thing, man. Listen. Boy, I ain't gonna even cap, boy. I've lived in Florida most of my life. I lived in Indianapolis for like 2 years, but boy, Hurricane Milton. Hurricane Milton was a bitch. I swear. Salute to everybody that joined live yesterday. We did record numbers. We had like, I want to say like 8,000 viewers on the live. I appreciate that. A lot of them was trolls. Some of them was trolls. But the Squiddy handled that. Shout out to my girl TN Boynes. She was wiping so many noses yesterday. She probably got more bodies than goddamn Jeffrey Dahmer right now. My girl TN was wiping noses left and right. I know her goddamn, and she was trying to do her hair while she was wiping noses. So kudos to her. She was multitasking like a motherfucker, digging graves. Well, y'all was digging y'all own graves. She was just throwing the dirt over there on y'all ass for coming up in here and show. See, we're a family over here. But yeah. No. My power out, yeah. That's why it's so dark. That's why I ain't got my ring light on. But I got this little shit my son brought me. That bitch ain't got but like one motherfucking little dot on that bitch. That's what I'm using to charge my phone. So I figured I'd go live. Fuck it. My power went out about 3 a.m. I had already went to sleep. My power went out by 3 a.m. And hold on, I'm finna roll another one. That bit that getting kind of small. Hit that bit later. My power went out about 3 a.m. But let's back up. Shout out to Chef Ramsay. Shout out to Mr. N. My favorite song right now, since you asking Mr. N, my favorite song right now is A-Say Gang by Future off his mixtape, Pluto mixtape. That bit hard, A-Say Gang. Shout out to the clan, greetings from Ireland. For real. Appreciate you, gang. Hey, look. But let me tell y'all this. Hurricane Milton, it wasn't no joke. It ain't messed up where I live at. It ain't real messed up. I live kind of like on the outskirts. So, and where I live at just been built. It's just been constructed. So, it ain't really messed up nothing. But I can tell by the wind and by the rain. Other places, I ain't been out the door. I ain't been out and looked around or nothing. I still been in the house since yesterday. But I can tell by the wind and the rain that it's some areas that's probably really messed up from Hurricane Milton. And I'm gonna tell you something too. I lived through a lot of hurricanes. I was in Florida when we had them 3 hurricanes back to back in the early 2000s. And I think Hurricane Milton is the worst hurricane that I had been through. Oh yeah. Go on, get him, T. I think Hurricane Milton is the worst hurricane I've been through. Man, my children, they went and chilled out. They went and got an Airbnb, so they was good. I checked on them. They all together at the Airbnb. Me, I decided to stay home at my house alone, so I did. Typical Florida shit. We done had a million hurricanes and we ain't scared of no hurricanes. Most Floridians, especially from Central Florida, because we so far inland, Nairobi, we don't take these hurricanes as seriously as probably we should, just because God done brought us through so many of them. And yesterday was no change from that for me. I'm like, man, I'm good. Milton ain't shit. I'm gonna be all right. So, I stayed home. Bro, let me tell you something. It was all fun and games till that motherfucking wind started blowing. I'm from Orlando, Florida. But anyway, it was all fun and games till that motherfucking wind started blowing. Listen, let me tell you something. I had me a little liquor. You know, because if you're from Florida, we throw parties during the hurricane. We got like hurricane parties and shit. But I was home alone, so I said, fuck it. Me and Nairobi, if y'all watched the live yesterday, it was me and the dog. Man, but that wind started howling, started blowing. It was all cool, you know. I even went outside. I started to go live from outside in the hurricane, like to be funny, like to be like a funny weatherman type of shit. I started to just, you know, and do the whole shit, do the whole skit, right? Man, that motherfucking wind hit me so hard, and I'm a big nigga. I'm 6'4". I just got on the scale the other day. I'm 265. Nigga, that wind blew my little light ass like I wasn't nothing. That wind blew my little light ass to the side. Bitch, I went back in the house, right? So it started getting a little later, probably like 11, 12. I'm still up. I gotta walk the dog though. You know, you gotta take the dog out to use the bathroom. But I'm looking for the dog leash. My dog, if you crack that door, she gone. She gone. She like to be outside. You know, she a puppy. She shot out the door when I opened the door. I want her on the leash so I could control her and hold her back. She a little Yorkie, you know what I mean? She ran outside. When she ran outside, I felt that wind. I stood to the door. I yelled her name, and I told her, I say, look, show my pierced tongue. You wild as fuck. Pierced tongue. Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga. You got me like a motherfucker with that one, boy. You fucked me up with that one, boy. I'm glad y'all wiped his nose, though. But anyway, I stood to the motherfucking door. When I stood to the door, I yelled to the dog. I told the dog, I say, look, I ain't coming out there and get you, boy. You better turn around. I did like that. Hey, that wind blew her little ass. You know, she don't weigh about 6 pounds. She a Yorkie. That wind motherfucking blew her motherfucking ass to the side. I thought she was gone. I thought Toto was gone. I thought my little Yorkie was gone, nigga. Hey, I just laid my head, I just put my head down like this here, and that song came up in my head. It's been a long day without you, my friend. I tell you all about it when I see you again. Nigga, Gangsta Lean started playing in my ears when I seen that wind blow my little dog. When Hurricane Milton blew my little dog out of my view, I started hearing, this is for my homies. This is for my homies. Well, see you when I get there. Listen, I ain't have no, nigga, I just thought she was gone. I turned around and went to going in the house. When I turned around and went to going up in the house, I felt something brush across my leg. I looked down, bitch, the dog beat me in the house. Hurricane motherfucking Milton had turned her ass around. Hey, when I got back to the door, she was scratching at the motherfucking door like this here trying to get in that bitch. I let her ass on in there. I scolded her real quick, let her know, hey, all right, keep bullshit here. Every time we open this motherfucking door, you think you are like a free slave or something. Run your ass on out there, Hurricane motherfucking Milton. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Hurricane Milton almost got my dog. Now, round about 12 o'clock, I started getting a little sleepy. So the wind was blowing, a little bit of rain. Trees was leaning to the side. But, you know, everything was still Gucci. I fucked around and went to sleep. And all you could hear, if you're from Florida, you ever been in a car with like 8, 12 speakers in that bitch? Nigga, the motherfucking windows went to buckling. Boom, 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 boom. From the wind, I'm like, oh shit, these bitches finna break. I'm like, oh man, the motherfucking window finna break. Bro, I'm in the front room cause, bitch, I'm the only one here. So, I'm a little scared. You know what I mean? I'm a little scared, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little motherfucking scared. I'm in the front room. So, I'm thinking if this motherfucking front room window break, bitch, the glass gonna fly all on me, the rain gonna be all on me. So I'm like, damn. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no wood up against these bitches. I ain't got no duct tape up against these motherfuckers. I ain't got nothing going on. Nigga, I'm butt naked out to this bitch, right? Fuck Hurricane Milton. That's what I'm saying to myself. About 12 o'clock last night. Nigga, that motherfucking wind went to blowing. I got scared than a bitch. I went to thinking to myself, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Maybe it wasn't such a good motherfucking idea to do the same thing you normally do in Florida, what we normally do, and just don't evacuate, just ride the hurricane out. And if you don't know, I'm in Orlando, Florida. So I'm about an hour away from Tampa, maybe 45 minutes if you know how to drive away from Tampa, right? So I just started getting worried. You know, worry come right before scared. Worry is what us men say we are when we really motherfucking scared. Nigga, I was scared in a bitch. I'm like, damn, these motherfucking windows finna bust. That's how hard that motherfucking wind was blowing. I'm thinking to myself, these motherfucking windows is finna motherfucking bust. And I'm finna be in this bitch getting rained on. Know what I'm talking about? Oh no, these bar mollies. I got rolls, but they too small. Look. What I got rolls, I got everything in this bitch. I got all kind of shit. I can't find it right now. But I got rolls and I got bar mollies. But I grab what I grab. But I feel you though. 420 Drew. I feel you though. Hey, look, hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button on the way in. So, about 3 o'clock, the wind just got the windows buckling. Them bitches doing like this. The windows, I guess, I swear, like the plastic in them bitches were like plastic. Them bitches doing like this. I'm like, damn. So I look out, I see trees leaning. But like I said, where I live at, it just got built. So the trees got like little braces on them and shit. But they leaning though, but they got like little wood shit, braces shit. So I'm in that bed. I'm like, damn. It just feel like any minute that motherfucking the windows finna break and the roof finna fly off the bitch. And I'm from Florida. I live in Florida almost all my life. I ain't never really been through no hurricane that made me afraid that some shit was finna happen. Know what I'm saying? And I be got motherfucking down. Them motherfuckers, good job, T. Them motherfuckers started buckling like that. I'm like, damn. So about 3 o'clock, I'm laying down, but I'm asleep, but not really, because I still can hear like the wind and the rain and the windows buckling and like little shit hitting whatever it's hitting outside. And all of a sudden, I got the TV on. So I got the TV on, I'm watching fucking some bullshit on Netflix. Oh, that Menendez brother shit. I'm watching the Menendez brother shit on Netflix. I see the TV just go off and the lights go off. I'm like, God damn. You know, that's all you really, that's your worst fear really, is that the power go off. You know what I mean? You can kind of work, I ain't never had to deal with no flood, no shit like that. But I'm pretty sure that's pretty bad too. But my worst fear was the power going off. I be damn the power go off. I'm like, man, goddamn, it's just me and the dog in the motherfucking pitch black dark, windows buckling, shit howling. I'm in here by myself. Phone on 100% because I kept it plugged up, but I ain't got nothing to charge it. Like, I ain't prepared at all. Only thing I prepared for, I bought some food, nigga. I bought some food. That's it. I got supplies, you know what I mean? They got all the juices and cakes and candy and, you know what I mean? Look, make me real with you. I got all kind of shit in here to eat. You see what I'm saying? I got all kind of goodies and snacks and, you know what I'm saying? I'm scrapped up when it comes to, I already had all that. You feel what I'm saying? I got any kind of snack you want, goddammit. Any kind of snack you want. You want some cheeses? Yeah. I mean, we can live off the land for a little bit. Any kind of cereal you want. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You want anything you want, goddammit. Rice Krispie treats. We got it all. We can live off sugar over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got noodles, but I've been scared to eat them because people say that people been dying off the noodles and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we got everything. You know what I mean? We got little cookies, you know. We got everything to eat. You know why I got everything to eat? Because of motherfucking gas. I got this gas. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfucking, see how they go to wind blowing motherfucking again. So the power go off. I'm like, damn. But fuck it. I already kind of braced for the power to go off. I had the AC in this bitch on 65. I had this bitch so cold in here because I'm thinking to myself, if the power go off, this bitch like a freezer. It could at least keep the motherfucking cold in for a while, right? Man, the wind got real bad round about like 5 o'clock. By 5 a.m., it got real bad. Like, you couldn't even sleep. You couldn't even sleep for the howling of the wind. I ended up on the phone with some of my children and some of my relatives. I call my sister and shit. And I couldn't even hear them on the phone from the howling of the wind. That bitch was blowing. I'm talking about, and I got my windows and everything closed. You couldn't even hear that bitch howling out there. I'm talking about that bitch has some strong winds. So I finally doze off and go to sleep, right? I go to sleep. When I go to sleep, wake up around like 8, 9-ish. It's fucking quiet. It's quiet than a motherfucker. It's quiet. It ain't no noise, no nothing. I'm like, cause I don't doze off, so I'm like, damn, what the fuck the hurricane went at? When I opened the back patio door, looked out, I see a little debris, but not nothing too much. Orlando, Florida, from Orlando, Florida. I'm in Orlando, Florida currently. So, but the power off. I look at the phone got about like 79% on that bitch. I'm like, okay, you can make a couple hours with that though. But you can't be talking on the phone. You gotta cut that bitch off, whatever, yada, yada, yada. So I go downstairs and I look around. It ain't nobody outside. I don't know what the fuck my neighbors was up. Them bitches, I don't know what they had going on. I don't currently live in the hood, but when I lived in the hood, as soon as the hurricane leave, everybody outside, nigga. I'm talking about everybody is standing out, talking. You see motherfuckers fixing on the yard, trying to fix shit, whatever. Here, nothing. I was the only motherfucker out. Me and a maintenance man. I seen him walking around. So I'm like, all right, cool. Go back upstairs. Fuck it. Power off. I got food. I cooked a little food. I cooked some salmon. So I got a little something that's cooked so I can eat there. I got little meat, little shit like that. The refrigerator still full ice, got shit still got ice in there. So you know what I do? I roll me a blunt. I roll me a joint. I'm finna chill, finna make the best of it. You know, in Florida, we stock up on food for the hurricane, but we also stock up on gas and drugs and shit. And this was no different. I stocked up on the gas, right? So I motherfucking fuck around and go back upstairs, roll the blunt, smoking the blunt, sitting on the patio. I got the back door open now, patio door open, and I got one of the windows open so the wind can just come through there. But it ain't really windy, but it's all right. I'm sitting out there smoking. Next thing you know, I hear, beep. I see the lights come on. I say, bitch, we got lights. Fuck Milton. We good. TV come back on. Hit the TV. Hit Netflix. Everything back pumping. The dog looking good. I get a dog some spring water. Give some food. I'm like, yeah, we made it. We made it, bitch. We made it. Like it ain't nothing. I'm talking shit. Plug the phone in. The power say, doo. I look downstairs. I don't see no electric people who working on that. I see the maintenance man. He walk. I say, hey, yo. He say, yo, you got power? I say, yeah, but it just cut off. He say, oh, I got you. He say, I fixed it. Your main breaker just flipped. I'm finna flip it back for you. I say, okay, bet. I'm the only one out. In me and him. He flipped that bitch back. The power come back on. I'm feeling good now. I'm like, the AC pumping. That bitch pumped for like 30 minutes. Cut off again. Dude. I say, ain't this by the bitch? I'm mad as fuck now because, bro, listen. One of the worst things is being in a house when a hurricane just left and the power out. And sometimes it takes days for the electric company to get out there and cut the power back on. And while that's happening, you is in fucking agony. You got to take showers and shit and keep the water on you so you kind of be cool when you come out that motherfucker. So when some of the little wind do hit you, it cool you down. But after you dry off naturally from the wind, nigga, you back hotter than a bitch, nigga. I'm talking about the whole goddamn house just seemed stuffy when you ain't got no motherfucking electricity and that motherfucking AC ain't pumping. So I opened the back patio, which I have open now. That's why you see the little bit of light that's shining through on me. The motherfucking patio open, and I got the window open so that shit won't create no vacuum, and it just make that suction. The wind ain't blowing that hard anymore. It's like a regular day, but it is some wind blowing. Now the only thing that is saving me is that it's not hot. Like, I seen the sun come out a little bit earlier, but the clouds so thick, so it just kind of went back in. But it's not real hot. It's not hot at all. If I had to guess, I would say it's probably about 78 degrees, 75. So it's manageable. It's manageable with the wind. It's a little wind. The wind kind of, probably about 25, 30 miles an hour wind. So it's keeping some cool air blowing through my crib. But it's getting later and later motherfucking day. It's 3:40 in Orlando, Florida. And I don't motherfucking know when the electric company coming through. The maintenance man said they already talked to him. They said they coming through. But I don't know how many people that the electric company have on duty in order to service all of the power outages in our area. And that be the thing when these hurricanes happen. So right now I'm just playing a waiting game. I'm just playing a waiting game to see if the power gonna come back on. I don't see no electric company trucks nowhere. I don't see nobody working on shit. I ain't seen nobody other than the maintenance man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Enrique or whatever the fuck his name is. My buddy Latino, but he was on it. For helping and doing what he could, giving us that little 10 minutes and that little 30-minute break where we had some comfort. But I decided to go live because my son brought me this little power charger thing. He brought me this little power charger thing, but I see that bitch only got one little dot. So I say, fuck it. I'm gonna go live and kill some time and talk about some shit to pass time. And I know you guys probably, some of you guys may be from Florida. Some of you guys might have experienced the hurricane just as I have, but a lot of you guys are my friends. A lot of y'all I talk to off this little app right here. And I know a lot of y'all might have wanted to know how I was doing and how well I was doing and because y'all know I'm in Florida. So I decided to go live and kill a little time. Maybe the lights come back on while we on live. That'll be perfect. That'll be a win-win for all. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to go live. I got a little gas. You know what I'm saying? Kill a little time, get my mind off my circumstances, and also talk some shit to y'all. I wrote down some topics, some shit that's been going on, and some shit I want to talk about. So we gonna motherfucking get into it though. Give me one to check. I made a list I want to check. So the first topic we gonna talk about today is Jay-Z and Beyonce's son, Jaguar Wright. Love Tap say, good luck, 13 days without power here and still waiting. Damn, that's from Helene? That's crazy. Oh no, listen. So I got a couple options, right? So my children got an Airbnb. They got like a 10 bedroom Airbnb. I can go out there if I choose to. I just didn't want to go out there because they young. My children like in their early 20s. So, it's not just them there. It's them with their little friends and stuff of that nature. So I ain't want to be the old nigga around a bunch of 20-year-old girls and shit because they girls. My son, he stayed home with his family. So my daughters that got the Airbnb, they girls. So I know they got their little friend girls and shit out there. And I didn't want to go out that bitch and be like the old nigga. You know what I mean? Like, hell no, they might want to dance to Sexy Red or pop it and twerk it or talk to niggas or something. I don't want to be around all that shit. Now they young, let them do their thing. You know what I mean? So that's why, but if I so choose, if it is, if they don't cut this power on sometime soon, I already talked to my daughter. She was like, Dad, you want to just come out here? We got like 2-3 extra rooms. And I told her I'm gonna wait and chill and I'm gonna see. They shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wait to see if if this power come back on. If the power don't come back on, I might be going out there for a night or so or a day or so. But anyway, I want to talk about Jaguar Wright and versus Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? So I'm gonna say this: I never met Jaguar Wright. If y'all know, all y'all should know who the fuck Jaguar Wright is by now. I never met Jaguar Wright, but shout out to one of my blogger associates, Just say no to Sko. If you be on this channel, if you've been on the channel not enough time, you done seen Sko come over here a few times. Also, you know, you're a friend of the channel. I go over there and I support it on his channel as well. Go subscribe to his channel. You'll like it over there. He interviewed Jaguar Wright a couple months ago, right? Now, a lot of people like Jaguar Wright because some of the things she said do be true. We have been proven to be true. And she is an industry. She used to be in the industry. She had a beautiful voice. She worked with a lot of famous people, but she never broke into becoming a superstar like her talent level suggested that she should have been, because she was very talented. She could write, she could sing, she's very musically inclined. But she didn't get a chance to get into the industry and work with a lot of people. So she knows some things. And if you know anything about Jaguar Wright, she's been saying salacious things on the internet, doing interviews for a long time, for years. She been saying these so-called secrets of the industry, the music industry, for years now. And with this Diddy situation, and with the Russell Simmons situation, and with the Drake situation, when Kendrick calling him a pedophile and all this type of shit here, we see that some of the things that Jaguar Wright done told us in the past done became true or have been proven. Now, it's some things that Jaguar Wright has said that has not been proven. You know what I'm saying? That we don't know if it's true or not. But still and yet, it makes for a good interview. Her interviews do numbers. And this is why you see a lot of bloggers paying Jaguar Wright to do interviews, because her interviews do numbers and she does be right sometimes. Now, let me tell y'all the real. Jaguar Wright knows some shit. But Jaguar Wright also be lying like a bitch. I'm telling you this shit. Do I care that she be lying? No, not really. I don't have a dog in the fight. But Jaguar Wright be lying like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, listen, if y'all, listen, you can tell she be lying too. Like, shout out to Piers Morgan for being on Piers Morgan, and her using that platform to say the exact same thing she been saying here on the chitlin circuit. But I'm gonna tell you something. Some of that shit she be saying be made up. If you go listen to Sko's interview with Jaguar Wright, you can clearly hear her during the interview like making shit up. Like she has a very a good imagination. I seen one interview where she was like, yeah, Sean Carter, he's the worst. Look at the scars to prove it. Like, this how she talking. She know how to get dramatic. She know how to pause. I'm telling you, don't believe all the hype, because some of this shit be lies like a bitch. I'm telling you this shit. And due to the fact that her interviews do numbers, and a lot of the people done, a lot of the shit that she say have came out to be true, people kind of disregard the lies that she says. You know what I'm saying? It's like they'll they'll interview her for the views, which I ain't hating on her for. I ain't hating on her for it, because she does drop some truth in some of her statements. It's just that she knows how to play to the camera. She knows how to tell us controversial, conspiracy, salacious shit to keep us saying, yeah, we want more. Especially when we seen Cat Williams came out with the Club Shay Shay interview and did kind of like a Nostradamus type shit, and boom, he said in 2024, shit will be exposed, and you got to tell Diddy no, and yada this, yada, and boom, that shit came out. That Cat Williams shit pushed Jaguar Wright back up into the algorithm, because she been doing that shit what Cat Williams did. She been doing that shit for years, such as Cat Williams, Gene Deal, Choke No Joke. It's a couple more, but off the top of my head, Gene Deal, Choke No Joke. Who else? But anyway, them motherfuckers, they been doing that same shit. So right now, if you pay attention to the internet, Them motherfuckers is like the hottest, some of the hottest motherfuckers interviews out there other than Woody. You know what I'm saying? Because in Charleston, because right now we seeing the shit that they've been talking about on the internet for years is coming to fruition. This nigga in jail, his motherfucking charges being filed, and it looks like everything she say probably might be true. Or at least we gonna wait years to see if this shit really happened. Such as how we did with Gene Deal and such as how we did with Jaguar. And look, both of them said what they said, and boom, Diddy ass in jail. No bond. So I'm saying this. She tells some truth, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. She be lying like a bitch sometime, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she really be lying about, but I can tell sometimes she be lying. She showed us a scar under her arm she showed us under her arm on one of them interviews talking about Jay-Z hit her with a box cutter under her arm. Like she did like this and tried at like a 2-foot motherfucking, tried to make it like it was a 2-foot cut from a razor, goddamn, that Jay-Z gave her. Bro, that bitch ain't had nail scar under that arm. I'm looking at the interview like, bitch, what? Bro, listen, one thing, my cousins cut a girl in the face. One thing, let me tell you something about a razor. If you get cut with a razor blade, you're gonna always have the scar. 100%. A razor blade scar does not totally heal. That bitch gonna be motherfucking, you gonna see a line or something. When a motherfucker get $150, that bitch is down. You gonna see a line. You know what I'm saying? Jaguar had not one motherfucking scar under her arm when she say Jay-Z hit her with a box cutter. And another thing, what the fuck would Jay-Z stab Jaguar Wright for? With a box cutter? A woman. Yo talking ass would have been had Jay-Z in motherfucking jail had he cut you with a motherfucking. I'm just saying all that shit she say, don't believe that bullshit. Don't believe it. And listen to what she say. And listen to how she can prove it. She can't prove none. A lot of this shit she can't prove. Know what I'm saying? Now, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But she does exaggerate and lie. And she does that to placate to the camera because she knows that a lot of her bread and butter is coming from these interviews. And kudos to her. She done figured out the algorithm and she's in demand. I ain't hating on that. I'm just telling y'all for when y'all watch these motherfucking Jaguar Wright interviews to understand that some of this shit is made up and take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I be on other social media platforms and I see a lot of my Facebook friends, they just believe Jaguar Wright, everything she said. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them don't know Jaguar, ain't been extensively watching Jaguar for a while. They just watch clips and shit. And if you watch the right video, it'll have something Jaguar Wright said, then it'll have somebody edit P. Diddy going to jail for this shit, and then it just make it like Jaguar Wright know every fucking thing. Jaguar Wright been out of the motherfucking industry for about 15, 20 years. You feel me? I'm sure that she still knows some people in the industry, but I'm sure it's a lot of motherfuckers she don't know. So I'm sure that Jaguar Wright is doing the trenches news, telling these stories and making it like she has intimate knowledge of these stories. But I'm thinking some of these stories is from shit that she does know and she just adding to it and trying to make it like people still telling Jaguar Wright shit. Man, Jaguar Wright crazy as a motherfucking bedbug. Now, back to my initial reason why I want to do this topic. Jaguar Wright went on Piers Morgan and she, I ain't gonna lie, salute to her crazy ass. She motherfucking said all this shit, she said all this fuck shit by Jay-Z and Beyonce on Piers Morgan. Like, she motherfucking rotisserie them. Hit that like button on the way in. So, Jay-Z and Beyonce issued a cease and desist. Get this though. They issued a cease and desist to motherfucking the Piers Morgan show. Now, out of all these interviews, Jaguar Wright and all these other motherfuckers, Choke No Joke, and all these motherfuckers done did over the years, They never issued a cease and desist. They check the circuit telling their stories, but they never jumped out of their motherfucking helicopters or off their thrones to squash what was saying. And that gave us a feeling like whatever these minions were saying about Jay-Z and Beyonce couldn't have been true. Because they ain't defending themselves. They just like this at the allegations, right? So that's what made this cease and desist so motherfucking interesting. That Jay-Z and Beyonce, and get this, Jay-Z and Beyonce did it. Jay-Z and Beyonce both sent the Piers Morgan show a cease and desist. Motherfucking Jaguar Wright ain't on the chitlin circuit talking to the niggas no more. She made it to a big national platform, and she used that platform to call them out in front of the world. That got their attention. But dig this. This is crazy shit, though. They didn't issue Jaguar Wright a cease and desist. If you gonna spend the time to pay a lawyer or lawyer on retainer or get him to file to send a cease and desist to Piers Morgan, why not do it to Jaguar Wright as well? It make me believe or assume that whatever Jaguar Wright said on that motherfucking show, it's some truth to it. It's some truth to it. And that's why I told y'all that sometimes she tells the truth, sometimes she exaggerates, and sometimes she flat out lies. But she shook up them motherfuckers enough to where they filed the cease and desist, to where Piers Morgan done edited out the interview to the parts where they was talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. This is interesting. Peep game here. Why didn't y'all do that with her? Why didn't y'all file a defamation against her? It makes me assume that it's some truth to some of this shit what Jaguar Wright said about Jay-Z and them. And they know that legally, if they push shit about a cease and desist or a defamation against her, she may have some motherfucking receipts. That's what it sounds like. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't want no harm to become to Jaguar Wright or nothing like that. But you better watch out, Sister Gal. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. This shit smells like she motherfucking done made enough noise to where they gotta silence her one way or the other. They don't want these bones to be dug up. That's what it sounds like to me. Know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to motherfucking me. We all know that it was rumors, alleged, because everything I say is alleged. Everything I say is alleged. Entertainment purposes only here. But it was rumors that Beyonce and Jay-Z was on that Epstein list. Now, I did a video and I looked over the Epstein list and mysteriously, I don't see their names no more. But I remember when it was alleged that their names was on there. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm just saying. It's also alleged that Beyonce like women. This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. We all know that Jay-Z was messing with Aaliyah. We all know that Jay-Z was messing with Foster Brown when she was underage. We all know that Jay-Z got a bunch of illegitimate kids that he, and a couple of those kids, or even one of those kids, or however many it was, but the reason why Jay-Z, they said that Jay-Z didn't claim that kid is because he was messing with that mama when she was underage. And if they do the math, you can go back and 100% prove that he was sleeping with an underage young lady. I think it's the daughter, if I'm not mistaken. I think her mama passed, if I'm not mistaken. But it's also done came out that Jay-Z done broke him off money, gave her, looked out for her. She got business and everything, and she got a motherfucking NDA where she can't talk about nothing. See what I'm saying? This is how Jay-Z moving. He's the kids that's coming out that's saying they his. If he find out that they is his, he motherfucking get them a couple dollars, making them sign the NDAs and letting them and making them successful in their own little shit. But they can't publicly come out and say nothing about him no more. Ain't gonna be no pictures with their daddy. It ain't gonna be no picture with Blue Ivy and Beyonce and them, and they talking about the stepmama. And And this is where he moving. He got bones buried and he hiding the motherfucking secrets, allegedly. I'm pretty sure that girl that came out is Jay-Z's daughter. The one that went on the Ancestry.com shit and proved that she was related to Jay-Z and all of them. But he tried to like deny the shit and all of that. Yeah, that's the one they saying he set up with all these kind of businesses and all this type of shit. Yeah. Hiding your children. If that ain't one of the most despicable things a motherfucking man can do, and I'm gonna tell you, Beyonce with the bullshit. Because where I'm from, no real woman gonna let no man not take care of his kids or deny his kids. Because if he do that to those kids that he had before you, what you think he'll do to your kids, bitch? And if he'll do that to his own seeds, what kind of person is this? I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker act like they love you and all that. When it really comes down to it, if you could turn your back on your seed. But anyway, let me get back to the motherfucking subject. Jaguar Wright done shook up the hornet's nest, in my opinion. Because they filed a cease and desist to Piers Morgan, but not her. They should have gave her one too, if everything she said was false. They're rattled, in my opinion. They rattled, in my opinion. They rattled. Jay-Z got too many close relationships with people who got weird shit going on. Remember him and R. Kelly had the CD Best of Both Worlds? Y'all remember that? Soon as R. Kelly got caught with the motherfucking tape, Jay-Z made a big deal and, oh, I dissed myself for you. Fuck, nigga, you been with that same fuck shit. You been with that same fuck shit R. Kelly was with. Oh, it's a bunch of them. It was a bunch of them in the industry. Just like Cat Williams said, it's 2024. It's like the Me Too movement part 2, bitch. It's coming back. Yeah. Transsexuals in motherfucking the Big Papa video right on our nose. Soon as he buy that wine, I just sweep up from behind. I ain't got a problem with alphabet community, but come out, my nigga. Don't be hiding shit. If that's really what you is, my nigga, be yourself, bro. 2024. Don't nobody give a fuck. I don't, but I'll talk about it. Come and pick at you a little bit, but at the same time, be you. So Jaguar Wright probably finna be all over these interviews. Shout out to Real Life Hood Stars, because they be doing a lot of interviews with Jaguar Wright. Go subscribe to their channel. Go check them out. She finna be doing a lot of interviews now because this just done gave validity to her claims, even if they are true and false. Because now we see that you done woken the giant. Jay-Z, you got his attention, Jaguar. Watch what I tell you here. So yeah, I just want to tell y'all that to keep y'all eyes on that because they filed a cease and desist to Jaguar Wright. I mean to Piers Morgan about that shit. For real. 1 second though. I know which one I want to talk about now. Salute to my moderator. Shout out to Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to my girl TN Born. Shout out to Nate Said It. I usually don't try to talk about Cardi B because I'm really a Cardi B fan. As far as like, I like her personality. I saw when she was on Love and Hip Hop. She had talent to me then. When I seen her on Love and Hip Hop, to me, like all her lines were memorable. Her scenes were memorable. So I saw the little star quality in her. I didn't know she could make it in rap, but she did. Well, we all know that Cardi B and Offset been having marital issues, and a couple weeks back it came out that I think Cardi B was on live and Offset jumped his ass in the chat and said, yeah, tell everybody that you were fucking while you were pregnant. So Offset was telling the world that Cardi B had sex with another man while she was pregnant with his baby. Let me tell y'all something from a man's perspective. That's pretty much the lowest shit you can do. I ain't gonna even tell you no lie. That's pretty much the lowest shit you can do because it shows us, it will show a man that you not only don't care about yourself, you don't care about your baby. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just, low. But some women do it. You know what I'm saying? Some women do it, and Offset accused Cardi B of doing this. What shocked the world was Cardi B tweeted out after that and did, seemingly confirming that she had relations with another man while she was pregnant with Offset's kid. wow, we motherfucking looked at Cardi B like one of the most loyal women, even loyal to a fault, because we heard all these allegations about Offset cheating on Cardi B over and over and over again. She was starting to look like Rashida out this motherfucker. But we still had love for her because she had this clean, wholesome look. Regardless of her lifestyle before she made it big, she seemingly had turned the page in our eyes. So we had done vilified Offset and we had done deified Cardi. And it was good. It was a good move for Cardi. That's the way she should have played it. But when Offset said that she fucked while she was pregnant, for some reason that old Cardi B came out and she confirmed that she had done fucked another nigga while she was pregnant with Offset's baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. I lost a little bit of respect for Cardi, even though she don't give a fuck because she don't know me and I don't have no impact on her life. But I'm just saying, me personally, because it's my motherfucking channel, I can say the fuck I want to say. I lost a little bit of respect for Cardi because she confirmed it. I would have just overlooked it if Offset would have just been talking, because us niggas, when we mad at our bitches, when we mad at our baby mamas or whatever, we say all kind of weird shit. You know what I mean? We say all kind of wild shit. You know, when people upset or hurt, we say all kind of shit. So I'm looking at it like nigga just capping because she hurt, because he hurt. Nigga, we know you the nigga that had all the hoes. We know you that's been caught fucking these model bitches and these video bitches. That's all we know. So we ain't studied it. And even if Cardi did fuck a nigga, we ain't really too much studying it because you done embarrassed this girl all over the motherfucking internet. Like, you out here making her look like a clown. You make her look like Rashida. You feel what I'm saying? Even me as a nigga, I'm looking like, damn, he fucking up the bag. Like, the nigga got one job, just fuck on Cardi B. You got kids, know what I'm talking about? Y'all a power couple. You really benefited from being her motherfucking husband, to be real with you, because I never really was a fan like that of Offset. I was a Quavo Takeoff fan. But Offset did work his way and carve his way out a good career and a name for himself. But in my opinion, him marrying Cardi B was added to his celebrity. But then when Cardi B said she did, the man in me like, oh, this dirty bitch. This dirty bitch, this dirty bitch. That's what the man in me said, like this pussy out. I went to think about when the times I got cheated on. I went to think about when I caught my bitch cheating. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, oh man, I went to projecting my experiences in they shit. You know what I mean? Now I'm kind of feeling for Offset. I'm like, oh man, this bitch, no wonder Offset fucked on this pussy ass hoe. He knew what type of bitch he had. You know, this all the shit going through my mind, right? But then I go to saying like, damn, who would fuck her? Listen, bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. I gotta light the blunt for this. Shout out to Lil Crystal. I like pussy just as well as the next nigga, right? In my world, it's just one of me and a bunch of hoes. Shout out to South Central for that line. That's South Central legendary rap group from Suave House on there with 8 Ball and MJG. I'm just getting on their props, because a lot of people might not know who came with that line. In my world, it's just one of me and a bunch of hoes. So I like women like that. I think women are the best thing God made. You kiss my ass. If it wasn't no women, I wouldn't want to be alive. I'm just telling you the real shit. If it wasn't no women, I wouldn't want to be a motherfucker alive. You feel what I'm saying? Real shit. So I love them like that. But when I see that she cheated on Offset while she was pregnant, I want to motherfucking find out who would do such a thing. Because me personally, I ain't fucking no pregnant lady, bro, unless she my lady, bro. I'm just being real, like, that shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't do it for me. Like, I know it's some niggas like that. If you remember not, when I was over on Triple Threat with Fake Timu Chain, when Music 101, he said that one night. He said that his fetish is fucking pregnant bitches. Like, but that's his thing. But we looked at him like it was crazy. Like, what? You, what? So you go out looking for another niggas bitches who pregnant the fuck? That's like some weird shit. But he said it. This is 100% fact. He said it. So back to the Cardi B shit, I'm like, well, goddamn, who fuck Cardi B knowing she pregnant with Offset baby. You know, there's some dirty niggas out there that'll do it. Just to be like, I fuck that bitch while she pregnant with Offset baby. So ladies, when y'all be playing this get back game, y'all gotta realize that that's what these niggas thinking when they fucking on you. A lot of these niggas just fucking on you because they are you another nigga old lady. Nigga don't even like you. Nigga just want to conquest. You know what I mean? You ain't nothing but something to be used. But at the same time, that might be what you want too. You might get kicks out that shit too. There's bitches out there like that too. But it came out that the guy that was fucking on Cardi B when she was motherfucking pregnant, allegedly, what is my motherfucking name? Trayvon Diggs? Hold on, give me my Diggs. Stephon Diggs is a football player, right? He got a brother named Trayvon Diggs. One of them niggas play cornerback, one of them play wide receiver. I can't remember. I think Stephon play cornerback, right? It's Stephon, right? Let me see which one of these motherfuckers. Yeah, Stephon. It's Stephon. So it came out that Stephon is the motherfucker that was fucking on Cardi B while she was pregnant, right? He kind of wasn't on nobody's radar as the type of nigga that'll be fucking on Cardi B. And I'm going to tell you why. Because everybody thought Stephon was a part of the alphabet community. So much so that now that this shit done hit out that he possibly or he allegedly was the guy that Cardi B slept with while she was pregnant with Offset baby. How about a motherfucking man done came out and said Stephon's brother beat him up on the behest of Stephon because he didn't want to fuck Stephon. This is what the reports is saying. Now all this is alleged. I have no facts to back this up. This is fair use is in an act. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is gossip. And bitch, we talking about it because I'm a blogger. Shout out to the Squiddy. Now, I went to processing this shit. Because all of this shit kind of far-fetched like a motherfucker. So I said to myself, Cardi B fucked a nigga who fucked boys while she was pregnant with Offset baby. So you cheated on Offset with a motherfucking gay nigga? Ooh, the devil got a motherfucking sense of humor. So you call yourself, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, if this shit is true, because I don't know if this shit true, but listen, if this shit is motherfucking true, that's why y'all gotta watch when y'all trying to get that motherfucking get back, when you trying to get that motherfucking lick back. So I guess she call herself getting her lick back, but I don't believe so. That's just some nasty ass shit to fuck while you're pregnant. You know what I mean? Like real shit. I think she just legitimately maybe liked that sauced up ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? A nigga had a little bag or whatever, you're an NFL player. But let me tell y'all some real shit too. All them old pretty old ass niggas, y'all better watch them. So I saw pictures of Stephon after this shit come out. Bro, every picture this nigga in, he got some clothes on that look like he's suspect. Every picture. And I'm looking at him like, this shit right there is right in front of us. Hold on. The dude that got beat up by Stephon's brother on the behest of Stephon, he's gay. I'm looking at him. He gay. When I look at his pictures, same as Stephon. I'm talking about shit uphill. You can see their neighbor. They got lubricant and shit all on their body and shit. These niggas look gay. So the story about what the gay dude saying, to me, I believe it. He came out and said that the reason he got beat up by Stephon Diggs' brother, an NFL player brother. Him and Stephon used to hang together, got pictures together. He got beat up by his brother because he didn't want to have relations with Stephon. And this the nigga, Stephon is the nigga, allegedly, that fucked Cardi B while she was pregnant with Offset baby. This fucking insane. So she went out and fucked a punk, a P-O-N-K, a punk. While she was pregnant with Offset baby. God damn. That shit crazy on phone number. That shit crazy. And I like Cardi B. But now I'm looking at the shit like, and that's what I keep trying to tell people, bro. That shit that come at you, bro. Who you is who you is. Some people can change. All of us can change, actually. You know what I mean? You just gotta want to change, and acknowledge what your issue is that you want to change. But sometimes when pushed, or sometimes when upset, or whatever, sometimes people revert back to their old behaviors. That's the slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? That's where it takes self-control at. That's where it takes growth at. To understand that, hey, even though I feel this way and I want to do this so I can feel better, I need to behave this way because that's the best option in the long run. You feel what I'm saying? She could have went out there and fucked the nigga and got AIDS. You see what I'm saying? That's why they're sleeping with a nigga while you pregnant from another nigga is crazy. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Shout out to Ice Wallow. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just say Ice Wallow, my nigga, because your shit was getting a little zesty. But yeah, so that's the rumor with the Offset and Cardi B shit, dog. That shit crazy. I saw another motherfucking story that I want to talk about, right? I saw that motherfucking in Texas. And y'all let me know if y'all heard this story. Y'all let me know. Y'all, those of y'all who in Texas, let me know if y'all heard this story. In Texas, parents are outraged because in an elementary school, the teachers was putting motherfucking patches on the kids that had motherfucking sleep aid medicine in it. So, and this is elementary. So, and it had to be kindergarten. Because that's the only grade that I remember taking a nap in. I think first grade, them naps is over with. Preschool and kindergarten, you get to take a nap, right? Little kids need a little rest to recharge. They smaller people. They saying that motherfucking, the teachers, I think it's two of them, both of them done got fired or whatever, and they under investigation, was putting patches on the kids to make the kids go to sleep in school. I'm from Florida. We had a situation where allegedly this is what happened with the Casey Anthony case. Allegedly, Casey Anthony was sleeping her daughter, Kaylee Anthony, sleeping her motherfucking sleep aid medicine. The girl slipped off into a motherfucking coma and died. And she tried to cover it up. That's what allegedly everybody say it happened. You know what I'm saying? But, what they call that shit? Melatonin. They say these people they had patches. The teachers had patches where they was motherfucking putting it on the kids and the kids going to sleep. And how they found out, the kids went to telling their parents, Mommy, you know, they put in us, we for some reason, you know, we go to sleep. They found out this is true. Ain't that about a bitch? Y'all lazy motherfuckers want to make sure these kids go to sleep so motherfucking bad that y'all slipping them GHB, you might well say, melatonin or whatever the fuck, for these people, kindergarten kids to go to sleep. Bruh, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. I hope they put all them bitches in jail for a long time. That's crazy motherfucker. I bet they were black. I hate to say it like that. I love my black people, but that sounds like some nigga shit right there. That sounds like some nigga shit right there. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. That sounds like some nigga shit. I want to see what these teachers is, what their demographic is, but I believe they were black, bro. Just so they could, although they can beat best the kids sleeping real bad. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Who knows? They might have been feeling on the kids. Anything. They might have been doing some real sick shit with the kids. But yeah, this in Texas, though. I seen the shit today. I'm like, damn, I gotta talk about that on my channel. Hit the like button, y'all. Let me see what else I got in my notes to talk about. Talk about this one real quick. We're gonna get through this one real quick. So evidently, the man in Mexico just been found decapitated. They cut his motherfucking head off and stuck it on the front of his car like the hood ornament. That's what allegedly saying. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because if you've been watching this channel long enough, you remember when I did a video on the election that just happened down in Mexico, right? Where they had 39 candidates to be the president of Mexico, and 37 of the motherfuckers was murdered. Mexico has its first female president in history now, and she was one of only 2 candidates to survive the massacre of all the rest of the presidential candidates. They had 39 total presidential candidates when the presidential race started, and 37 of them were murdered, not choked and died, not had a heart attack, not got in a car accident, murdered, gunned down, killed, rubbed out, wiped their nose, and 2 women were left. One of the women won. I forgot what her name is, but I compare her to Griselda Blanco because it ain't no motherfucking way you 2 bitches is the last 2 bitches standing. You the 2 bitches, the last 2 bitches standing because y'all working with the motherfucking cartel. That's what the fuck going on. Hit that like button on the way in. Now, news hit a couple days ago that the mayor of Mexico had been murdered. They found him with his head chopped off, put on a motherfucking pole on the hood of his car, like the motherfucking, you know what I mean? Like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Real shit now. They did that shit to send a message. And that should let us know what we already know or confirm what we already know. And that's that in Mexico, the cartels run the government. This is 1,000% true. And those that they can't control or don't run, they cut their head off and put them on that motherfucking hood on like an ornament, bitch. That's what's going down over there in Mexico. Real shit. And also, that's why a lot of these guys that's coming over here from South America, they are some of these guys are criminals, hard criminals. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if I'm the cartel, you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to get my people into the United States. You know why? Because if I get my people into the United States, now I can create a pipeline of people that I know that I can control that's living in the United States. That's why if you pay attention, do you see what's going on in Chicago? Shout out to CSP. Go subscribe to CSP's channel if you want to hear some factual shit on Chicago and what's going on in Chirac. But on his channel, he just did a video that showed that another No Limit member was just shot by a Venezuelan. They say the Venezuelans done motherfucking infiltrated the hood in Chicago so motherfucking thick, so they motherfucking going to war with these notable Chirac street gangs that we done heard about through the drill culture over the years. They going to war with them right now in Chicago. It's alleged that No Limit Cairo just got arrested because he was spinning, trying to get some get back for the loss of life of one of his No Limit brethren due to the hands of a migrant, a Venezuelan. And I ain't gonna say all Venezuelans are a part of this. I'm saying that some of this element that's coming across the border from South America are criminal elements, and they want all the motherfucking smoke, and they proving that throughout the inner cities of these sanctuary cities all across America. Here we are sitting here watching the Chicago shit, and we like, boy, Chicago, bro, boy, I don't want to live in Chicago. And these motherfuckers going straight there. And like, what's happening? And I'm gonna tell you another thing. A lot of those younger migrants that's coming from across the border in this situation, they know the history behind Chicago. A lot of them watch the drill culture, and I'm gonna tell you how I know that, because they had a video of a crew of young Venezuelans walking down the street past O Block saying, yeah, O Block, talking like, you know, in they dialect, but you can hear them saying, O Block, yeah, man, O Block, man, that's O Block. So these young migrants, they motherfucking is drilling too. They influenced by that shit too. When they was in the favelas and Brazil and all of that shit there, they watching this shit. They watching America. They watching King Von, Dirk, Young Boy, Kodak. They watching all of them. And they understanding what's going on. Now, they thugging their own way in their own country. So now that when they get a chance to get to America, because they already bought that where they from in the third world country, when they get to America, now they want to be, they feel like they really is like that. So now they get a chance to be in these environments. They motherfuckers showing out. I'm telling you what's going on. The Venezuelans, I forgot what the name is, because it's a Venezuelan gang. All the Venezuelans ain't doing this. But the ones that's in that gang, nigga, they motherfucking putting down, nigga. You see, nigga, they putting down right now on No Limit. G Herbo and them homeboys. Them motherfucking Venezuelans is putting down on them right now. They done killed one and they just allegedly shot another one. Nigga, that video, that man said was over 50 motherfucking shots. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say this. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. I'm saying all that to say this. I'm telling y'all what's going on so y'all understand what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a part of an element of it. Or that you may not have understood. You may have only get your news from like the local or the national news, and you ain't hearing about what's really going on in the streets from street people who witnessing this shit. Yeah, these motherfuckers is gangsters. Some of these motherfuckers that come over here is gangsters. Not all of them. Some of them good people, because I don't never want to stereotype and say all. No, hell no. It's not all. But some of these motherfuckers is motherfucking the gangbangers and the cartel, and they motherfucking setting up these cells inside, or trying to set up these cells inside of these sanctuary cities or wherever they can, so they can create a pipeline. You know how this shit work. You going over, I'm El Chapo. I'm finna send you over to America to set up this pipeline. Now, your mama, your grandmama, your daughter, all of them, they still stay here. So if you ever think about getting motherfucking crazy or not doing what I say, all of them out of here. You know that's how they play it over there in South America. You know that's how they play it. They always have leverage on the people that work for them. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all to think what's going on here. Why is we getting reports of these migrants getting into it and being violent in the hood? I'm telling you why. Because these dudes is gangsters. The ones that's doing it is the gangsters from South America. And they've been watching, and they done advanced just the same as these jits here in America is. Just how you got these jits that's spinning and drilling and doing this, you got them down there doing it too. And it's even probably more prevalent because the cartels run the government. In the favelas, the police don't run shit, and that's Brazil. The gangs do. The gangs run shit. Keep everything in order. Make sure this person, you don't rob no old people. I seen it. They got structure. They got rules. And the gang running in the favelas. Now, it's different favelas, but the gangs run it. Now, just imagine them motherfuckers coming over here. Because America is the biggest purchaser of illegal drugs in the world. And we right there next door to Mexico and the pipeline through South America. So they want to sell it. We want to buy it, and they want to sell it. Supply and demand. But I'm just telling y'all about the violence that's going on in Mexico, because it was real interesting to me that these motherfuckers just be doing this shit right in our motherfucking face, and it kind of piggybacked into the migrant situation. But let me go to the next. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel too. You know your boy go in. I keep it real over here. We talk about real shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about this Rich Homie Quan video that's done came out with Rich Homie Quan, girl, and I think his homie, supposed to be his brother, whoever the fuck this nigga is. But they talking to the police, the body cam footage, and they explaining what happened and what they saw, and the events that transpired around them discovering that Rich Homie Quan was unresponsive, right? I didn't watch a lot of the video, I ain't gonna even cap, but what stuck out to fucking me is when I looked at this video and I saw this girl that was his girl. I'm looking at her and she kept fucking moving. She kept fucking fidgeting and moving around and playing with her pants and fake crying and shit. And it just seemed weird to me. I don't like to too much really do this conspiracy theory shit unless it got legs. Like that shit what happened with Trump when he got shot in the ear. Nigga, somebody wants you dead, bitch. That's for sure. You know what I mean? They try to kill you 2 times, nigga. So you know this shit, like, some niggas want you dead. Like, we'll go down that conspiracy theory hole because it seemed like it could be plausible. I didn't want to believe that Rich Homie Quan's death was some kind of foul play or something like that. Or it was just no more than what we saw. Because when we notice these situations where these artists die from ODs or shit like that, recently, most of them have been confirmed to have been accidental overdoses. What the motherfucker name? Big Scar, rest in heaven. Gangsta Boo, rest in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Enchanting, rest in heaven. And now we got Rich Homie Quan, rest in heaven. So in my mind, I'm like, oh man, I know people want somebody to blame, but I think when this shit really shake out, it's gonna be Rich Homie Quan OD on a bad pill. When I saw that motherfucking video, I said to myself, hold on, Merita, you might gotta motherfucking motherfucking evaluate your opinion. Because when I saw that girl, she just was doing too much motherfucking fidgeting to me. She was moving around. She was not calm. And then she was fake crying. Like, I saw no real emotion or nothing. You know what I mean? Not that, like, it just didn't look genuine. I saw what I thought to be fake emotion, but I didn't see no real, it didn't seem like a real reaction to that someone would have to the death of their boyfriend, or you know what I mean? It just don't seem like that, right? So I looked at her actions. I said to myself, what would make her motherfucking act like that? And then I just went to trying to go off of what I knew and what I had heard. And I'm gonna go jump out on limb here, because none of this is motherfucking factual. Yeah, you up out here, player. None of this is motherfucking factual. Hold on. Let me see. Undo you, buddy. I think I undo you. Yeah, I got you. My bad, I had blocked somebody. I had to undo you. Right. Hey, look. So, I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at it, I'm thinking to myself, this bitch must be on something. So in my mind, I'm gonna tell you what I think. This just all legend. I think Rich Homie Quan's death was accidental. But what I do think, I think all the motherfuckers in that house get on drugs. I really do. And if you've been listening to Rich Homie Quan music for a long time, Rich Homie Quan tell you he fuck hoes. Him and his homeboys can fuck the same bitch. She bad as hell. We pass around. Like hot potato, your hoe getting passed around. You see what I'm saying? This is Rich Homie Quan's songs. Listen, a lot of these people be telling you what they really be doing or really be feeling in these songs. That's how they able to come up with these songs. It's out your mind if you're really doing it the right way. And when people say Rich Homie Quan had all these women and all this type of shit, I can believe it. And when these women came out after he did it with the showing they intimate photos of Rich Homie Quan and shit, I ain't feel no way about it because I had already listened to Rich Homie Quan music and I had already understood what Rich Homie Quan say he was living like. So when the rumors came out that the girl that he was allegedly living with at the time was fucking on, I guess the nigga that was in the body cam footage as well, supposed to be his brother, his homie or whatever, that shit don't shock me neither. Cause Rich Homie Quan say he'll pass his hoes around to his homies. Rich Homie Quan had niggas living with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing homosexual, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure. When I looked at that girl, she looked like a motherfucking bitch who had her body done and used to strip. Not to judge her, not to cast no aspersions on her. I don't know her. All due respect. I'm just saying, it just looked like the typical type freak bitch who got a body who a nigga like to fuck on, right? So when I saw that she had no emotion really, when she was talking to the police on the body cam, it made me feel like this is the type of relationship that they might have had due to the rumors that I've heard. And also that may explain that she wasn't that emotional. Cause I don't believe, I just don't believe that. I believe that she probably was a freak bitch, bro. Like that a nigga just housed. I'm telling you, bro. Like I looked at how she was built. I looked at how she was acting. She looked like a gold digger, bro. I swear she looked like a gold digger. She looked like a bitch that just was just for a couple dollars, bro. I swear to God, that's what she looked like. I swear to God, that's what she looked like. So, do I think Rich Homie Quan Def 5 play? No. I think Rich Homie Quan just got a bad pill. Did he get it from Pee Wee Longway? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Damn, boy. Boy, it's the trolls in this bitch here, ain't it, T? It's some trolls in this bitch. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm finna do though, dog. You know me. I just went live because of the hurricane was on. It was a couple situations that I had been watching that I had wanted to talk about, and I hadn't given my opinion on it. My power's still out. I don't see no electric company people or hear any electric company people downstairs working on the motherfucking thing. So I may have to make a decision here shortly whether I'm going to go to the Airbnb and wait till they cut the power on here at the crib. But I don't know yet. But I know one thing, I'm finna conserve this little battery pack shit that I'm using to go live right now that my son brought me, because this bitch is beeping like on one little thing. So I know that bitch probably about to go off, and so I got to conserve some battery or whatever. I got plenty of snacks and shit. As y'all can see, I'm telling you, I got shit in the freezer. I'm pretty good on shit. I can live off sugar for a while. So got little juices and shit, so I'm good. But I'm gonna end this live. Shout out to my girl TN Boyens. I know you wiped so many motherfucking noses, TN. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel. Please donate to the channel. Y'all put my cash app in the chat. Those of y'all that want to donate to the channel, please donate to the channel. I'm in the hurricane. Shout out to Florida. Fuck you, Milton. The power off. You choose to donate to the channel, donate to the channel. Yeah, I got water. I'm good. I appreciate y'all for asking. I got everything. I'm pretty good except the power. So, but I'm going to get off this live because I want to conserve the little battery that I use. But I did want to go live to let everybody know I'm doing good and to talk about a couple topics that I hadn't talked about that I want to get my opinion on. Like, share, comment to this video. I appreciate y'all. Chill.